What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D, and you're watching Vinatainment Unfiltered. What's going on, family? After much tuts, we are saddened to share that we have separated and will begin the process of divorcing. While we have love for each other, our lives are going in different directions, and that's okay. Coming to this decision was far from easy, and we will always wish each other the absolute best. We hope you all will give us some space as we close this chapter of our lives. Thank you to our close friends and family for loving us both through our experience. To the Love is Blind family and Netflix, thank you for this unforgettable opportunity and support. Each of you have brought overwhelming love and joy into our lives. This experience has taught us so much about ourselves, vulnerability, and love. We don't regret a single thing. And the both of them captioned that post, "We love you all," with a heart emoji. The Love is Blind Instagram page reposted their statement in their Instagram story. They also dedicated a post to them on their main page permanently. They posted this image right here and they wrote in the caption, "Jarrette and Iyanna, as you start the next chapters of your lives, thank you for opening your hearts to the Love is Blind experience and sharing your journey with all of us." Heart emoji. A few hours after posting their joint statement, the both of them reposted the same mood in their Instagram story, like the same thing. And then she responded, "This is some BS, laughing face emoji. I'm jealous you are going on vacay before me." So basically what they're trying to tell their supporters, sure, we didn't work out. It doesn't mean that we hate each other. As you can clearly see, we are joking with each other, laughing with each other, and behind the scenes, we did the work to be at this place where we are okay. So if we are okay with each other and we can joke with each other and still communicate and be cool, then please do the same thing. Don't start going over there to his page basically and start insinuating that because she was his second choice, and I'm going to get into that he was still thinking about the other woman and he did something and vice versa. Let us not start hating on him or her. We are cool. We are happy. It's all good. So if we are cool and happy, then as the people who support us, please do the same and allow us the privacy to navigate through all of this. And although they're not obligated to release a statement and do all of this, they're still doing it because everything was so public. So why not talk about the divorce publicly and say, look, this is what's happening. Basically, if you see me over here doing my own thing and you see her over there doing her own thing, not only mind your business, but don't go running on the internet talking about, "Ooh, I saw Jarrette with another woman. He's cheating on his wife." No, or she's cheating on her husband. We are done. Iyanna did respond to a comment on the Love is Blind Instagram post about she and her soon-to-be ex-husband breakup. This person wrote, "Yet for the past few weeks, they were hanging out and making comments with each other, and all of a sudden they are divorcing. LOL." And she responded, "Divorce does not equate to hate. It ain't always bad, hun." Now, before I get into these Mallory comments, let me give those of you who are sitting here supporting the video, but you're like, who is this? Who are these people? What is this about? Let me give you all a backstory of who they are, and then I'll be back with the Mallory comments. Now, I did do a video reviewing their relationship briefly, so the link of that video is also in the description below if you're not aware of who they are and the relationship and all of that. But Iyanna and Jarrette, they were on a show called Love is Blind, season 2. Okay, basically, in summary, their relationship is that Jarrette is married to Iyanna, and so far they're doing good on social media. You know, they have images of each other. You know, everything looks like bliss, and they're in love, and life is great. But before they got to that place, when they were in the pod on Love is Blind, Jarrette was very interested in a lady called Mallory, and it looks like he was going to propose to her. And when he was in the process of having that conversation with her, basically saying, if I was to propose to you right now or today, would you say yes? Just trying to see where her head was at and all of that. And she basically turned him down and told him that she was interested in another guy, okay? Salvador, the guy on the screen. And so he was very devastated. He was very hurt. I mean, he was crying, very emotional. She was crying. It was a hot mess. And then after that entire situation happened, he then went and proposed to Iyanna. So it made it look like she was his second choice. It made it look like if Mallory had said, yes, I would absolutely accept a proposal from you, he was going to propose to her. And so people were very upset because they felt like she basically didn't know her worth and she was settling and she's the second best and all of that. So when he went in the pod with Iyanna, he told her, he was honest with her, look, this is what happened between me and that other, woman. And so basically, you have this information. So make sure if I do and when I do propose to you, you are making your own decision to still be with me even after what you just heard. So it's not a surprise. So you're not saying, oh, I had no clue he proposed to somebody else or was going to propose to somebody else or was interested in somebody else. Like you are making a sound decision with all of the information that I've given you. Okay. So what the Love is Blind camera did not show that Iyanna did reveal is that she too was talking to other people. So Jarrette wasn't the only person in a dilemma about who he was going to choose. She was in a dilemma as well, but we didn't get to see that, okay? So long story short, he proposed, she said yes. Anything else you want to hear about the relationship and the drama during the honeymoon and all of that, that video, the link is in the description below. It's on my main channel. I've already talked about it. But people did not let them live that down. It was always, you are the second choice. You are the second choice. No matter how hard you try to move on, you will always be the second choice. And, she tried to move on. It looks like she did her best. But, when she was defending him, she said, I too was thinking about somebody else. The show just didn't show that, okay? So after all of this, you have people on Mallory page with comments like, I think your soulmate is single again. Girl, you better go get your Jer now. This person know he missed his chance, even though we know that rank was meant for Mallory. But as you can see, based on these pictures, Mallory is living her life on yachts, getting drinks, doing her thing. So leave that woman alone. I do wish Jarrette and Iyanna the best. I'm sure they will be just fine. They're still young and have their whole lives ahead of them. One of the issues that they had was the fact that she's an introvert. I mean, she did say this on the podcast recently that she tested and she's 89%. That means leave me in the bleep alone. And then she responded with just playing. I can't play the audio for copyright reasons, but I do have screenshots from the audio on the screen. So absolutely, they went out, traveled, had a great time from what she and her husband and soon-to-be ex-husband posted on social media. But for the most part, if it was her choice, she just wanted to be left alone. We saw it on the show. We saw them arguing on the show. And over time, you get tired because, he's young, she's younger. I want to go out there. I want to live, okay? There's so much life to live. I'm not trying to be in a house with a movie, a glass of wine. I want to live. And there's something called compromise. So even though the both of you are compromising, when it becomes too much and the arguments are constant, it's like, okay, I just want to go ahead and live my life because I'm choosing peace. And she did post about choosing peace. The older I get, the less I pretend to be okay when I'm not. I gave myself permission to want, need, and receive emotional support. Carrying the weight of the world on my own is not serving me, okay? And then the next one was, the older I get, the less I want my peace disrupted. Protecting my energy, time, and space is necessary. She also responded to a comment on that introverted podcast and the images that I posted, and this is what she wrote. This person wrote, "It means don't approach me, but I promise I'm semi-nice." She responded, laughing my bleep off, "I know for a fact you're probably 100% introverted." Kimberly responded, "I got 89% too, so close enough. LOL." She responded, "I keep telling people I can easily find people like me," laughing my bleep off, and go ahead and read the rest. So I hope on her journey, she does find people like her. Yes, opposite attracts. However, if it's going to lead you to lose your peace, then never ever settle for less. I'm not saying these were the issues in their marriage and what led them to want a divorce. I'm just saying, based on what we witnessed on TV, that was one of their problems. I'm sure I'll be back with more videos on this, but for now, I'm just going to leave some comments on the screen as I post my outro, because I do not want to spend any more time reading all of these comments and different things, especially the comments that I was going to read about Mallory. I have touched all of the important points that I needed for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm wishing them the best. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.